Oh, yeah. I don't know if anyone's got my reaction, but when the siren went, I sort of just put my hands in the air. It's like, what do? We have no control over what's about to happen. So, I feel like we played really well for 3 quarters. We probably went a little bit safe back into our shell in that last quarter, but yeah, for 3 quarters it felt really like a Collingwood game of footy, and it was an exciting brand to be a part of.
Like you used the word mojo before. Do you feel like Collingwood got their mojo back tonight?
I think we're building. This is the time you want to get hot, isn't it? I think we're not quite hot, but we're simmering. There's definitely some momentum coming. We got personnel back in that strengthen us up, but there's it's just like Pendle said. There's some certain things that we have in our game that we rely on, and we can see. We win contested possession against this team. It's really important. And like Pendle said, for most of the game, it looked like a Collingwood style game. So some good signs.
Timing of the Milestone helped. I forget that DNA back.
We've been building this for weeks. This is something where you go back 3 or 4 weeks. We didn't perform well against Hawthorn, and then started to shift some stuff that was really important to us. Some personnel again that come in to allow us to play a bit different. So this is not a 1 week thing. This is something we've been training and rewarding, and just again we feel like there's a little bit of growth in our game from where it's been. So there's little things that we've take great pride in. I think Collingwood supporters, and thanks 110,000 members, unbelievable. So thank you to all our members that turned up tonight and ones that just stand true to us and support us through everything. So can't thank you enough.
Craig, were you surprised the man beside you put in such a great performance in his 400?
No, nothing surprises me. This man, he's an incredible player. Some of the stuff he did late, some of the stuff he did when we needed it. Just watch his hands in traffic when we need him, and he's probably gets sick of me saying this, but I don't want to wait until I'm older and greyer to appreciate him. He's an incredible player. We'll share a beer at some stage, and maybe a red wine, maybe.
Absolutely.
Yeah, incredible player.
Did you enjoy the week, Scott? I mean, it's such a big focus on the individual. How did you handle the week?
No, I certainly enjoyed the week. We had a little schedule change that we don't normally have, so it allowed me to have Thursday off after a massive sort of Wednesday. So both my kids were at school, Alex had work. I had the house to myself from 9 till about 4. It was sort of the day that I needed though after Wednesday. It was a really big day. So, my family's enjoyed the celebration. I certainly enjoyed it, but more importantly, I was just excited to come tonight and play. Playing in a Milestone game is really cool, but to play in such a big occasion and needing to win as well makes it more special. And I thought the effort the boys put in, as we touched on earlier, I thought the boys were first class, and to get that win and keep building momentum is so important for our year.
Do you feel honoured that the players delivered such a performance for you?
As Fly said, I think we've been building. We got some confidence out of last week, and that's the performance I know that we're capable of. That's high pressure game, a lot of turnovers, and I don't know whether it helped the boys that it was the Milestone, but it certainly felt like a Collingwood game, as you said earlier, and right time to be building, and hopefully we can keep going.
Talk us through the last few minutes of the game and go through your mind when it seemed like stoppage after stoppage on the wing, and they get a scramble, a kick to get a shot after the sirens. Go through your head.
You probably don't want to know what's going on. Everything's going through my mind at that stage, especially when he marks it. But I thought we were trying to kill the clock pretty well, repeat stoppages. They got a hack kick forward that lands, side throw different things at you. So they've obviously sent it back that rolled forward and slides in to take a mark. And then, as I said, it's sort of out of our hands at that stage. And luckily for us, he missed, and we walk away with the 4 points.
I just want to compliment Carlton on their never to say die, ability to stay in the game. They've had some incredible close wins in recent times, and Cripps gets hot late. We kept marking everything and made it really difficult for us. We dominated territory for most part of the night, and we just got stuck a bit late. And we're not finished. And as good as they were in the last quarter, we're going to look at that conversing and say, hey, come on, we've got to do these things better. How's McGovern get there and mark a ball by himself? Are we in tune with each other? And it's probably a timely reminder to tighten the screws on a few things like that.
What's the early feel with Jordan to go at?
Hamstring, high grade. Would have thought that's going to be difficult for him to play in the short to medium term.
High grade would rule him out in September as well, wouldn't it?
Hard to tell. We'll get a scan and we'll work through that. I'll leave that to others to work through that. I've just been told it's high grade, and obviously it's not great for him.
How important was the injection in both periods tonight? It feels like you've really missed him across the last month and what he did before after the ground.
Yeah.
Infectious.
Oh, look, he's an integral part of our pressure. He chases to hurt and catches people, and the crowd roar. And for major parts of the night, we looked like we had guys doing their jobs, doing them really well, and in particular, Bo he's a really important player for us. And then you got Bobby and Shooter and all these other guys. Some of these pieces that have been missing, it's just like I said, we're coming back at the right time. Time will tell whether it's too late, but we're still breathing.
Is this your last milestone, Scott? Do you feel like you've got another one in you?
I got asked that sort of after the game. I said I'm worried about waking up tomorrow and trying to recover for next week's game. So just live in the now, not worry about what's next. It's served me well ever since I turned 30. Is just trying to get better every day and improve. And my focus is on waking up tomorrow, getting my body moving, recover, and as I said, I've got the passion to play. I love the game still. I'm super competitive, and my focus is next week.
Just with the end, when you're walking off, how do you decide to be cheered off?
No, Sidey and Howie, two of my best mates, were waiting for me, and it was a nice touch to get that, and the Collingwood faithful, I certainly felt the love.
Let's go.
The calm and grace of Scott Pendlebury.